Afternoon, everybody. Okay, today we are going to review what we did last week. First, just because we talked about a lot of different things, I want to make sure everybody remembers. And also because I think we have some new people joining us today, and it'll give them a chance to catch up on what we've already done. But first, we're going to do our warm-up. Okay, so we're going to start with the song we finished with last week, which is a little tune called Tony Chestnut, and it has some actions. So again, well done if you remember it. I'm going to teach it again just in case there's anybody who didn't learn it last week. So everybody needs to stand up. I'm just going to move back a bit so you can see me properly. And I'm going to remind you how this song goes. Okay? So we'll just do the words first. It goes, Tony Chestnut knows I love you. Tony knows. Tony knows. Tony Chestnut knows I love you. That's what Tony knows. Okay, and what we did was, when we said toe, we touched our toe. When we said knee, we touched our knee. Chest, and your head for your nut. Okay, so it was toe, knee, chest, nut. So we're going to do just those 4 actions all together. 1, 2, ready, go. Toe, knee, chest, nut. Nose, I love you. Let's try that. Here you go. Nose, I love you. Those are the actions that we need to do. So now I'm going to do 1 more at a time. I want you to listen and then copy back. Okay, so I will point when it's your turn. So me first. Tony Chestnut, your turn. Ready, go. Tony Chestnut, my turn. Nose, I love you. Your turn. Nose, I love you. My turn. Tony knows. Tony knows. Get ready and Tony knows. Tony knows. My turn. Back to the beginning. Tony Chestnut knows I love you. Let's try that whole bit. Ready and Tony Chestnut knows I love you. And me. That's what Tony knows. Your turn. That's what Tony knows. That's our whole song, okay? Now we go around this many, many, many times. So if you haven't quite got it in your head yet, don't worry, because we're going to repeat it so much by the end, you're definitely going to know it. So let's do the whole song together. I'm just going to keep going, join you as best you can with the tune, and follow the actions. After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tony Chestnut knows I love you. Tony knows. Tony knows. Tony Chestnut knows I love you. That's what Tony knows. There we go. What we do each time through the song is we take away one of the words, and we're going to do it in the order that we sing. So the next time we go through it, we're not going to sing on toe. We're just going to think the word in our head and then come in on knee. No. The next time through, we're going to leave out toe and knee. Make sure you're thinking them so we keep the timing, right? And you come in singing on chest and nut. Then we leave out toe, knee, and chest. The rest of the words. Then we leave out toe, knee, chest, and nut. And the rest of the words. So we're going to do it 4 times through. See if you can keep up with me. Okay? Get ready, everybody. 1, 2, off we go. Tony. Oh. I said I was going to start without saying toe, didn't I? Right? Sorry. 4 times without toe. 1, 2, ready, and. Knee Chestnut knows I love you. Knee knows. Knee knows. Knee Chestnut knows I love you. That's what he knows. Now without knee. Chestnut knows I love you. Knows. Knows. Chestnut knows I love you. That's what knows without chest. Nut knows I love you. Knows. Knows. Nut knows I love you. That's what knows. Oh, no, nut. Knows I love you. Knows. Knows. Knows I love you. That's what knows. And there you go. That's the whole song. So you can practice that and see if you can get it faster and faster and faster. Keeping the timing all very steady, even though you're not singing all of the words. Okay, we should all be warmed up now. If you're sitting down, go ahead. That's great. And we're just going to review what we talked about last week in terms of the words beat and rhythm. So have a little think now. See if you can remember the difference between beat and rhythm. And for anybody who wasn't here, we talked about how the beat is like our heartbeat. Very steady, very even, and spaced evenly. And we said, yes, it can go faster. Like if we go for a run, our heartbeat is faster, but it's still evenly spaced. And if we have a little snooze on the sofa, it slows down, but still steady. Okay, so a beat is always steady, evenly spaced, but it can be quick, or it can be slow, or it can be just average in the middle speed. And that's a beat. Rhythm is different because it's made up of combinations, here for us, made up of sounds of different lengths, combinations of lengths. We have some notes that are shorter, some are longer, and then we mix them up to make rhythms. So I showed you this sheet last week. We've got our steady heartbeat on this row, and you can see they're nice and evenly spaced. And underneath are some of the notes that we learned about to make up rhythms. This was a steady, slow one, and these were two fast ones. And you can see they all line up underneath the heartbeats. So they fit into the same space, but the rhythm can go all over the place and can change a bit. So let's do something to illustrate that and help us remember how it goes. Last week, I taught you a little rhyme. It was all about feet. Today, we're going to talk about apples instead. Okay? So I've got a little sheet here. I'm going to hold it up so you can read the words. And I'll tell you what it says first. It goes like this. Apple tree, will your apple fall on me? I won't run, I won't shout, if your apple knocks me out. So he's saying, if the apple falls out the tree and bumps me on the head, I'm not going to be running away and shouting about it, am I? No. So you could hear me tapping my knee while I said the words, okay? So I was tapping the beat while I said the rhyme. So let's see if we can do that together. I'm going to hold the words up so you can read it, okay? And you'll hear me tap and see if you can tap on your knees on the beat while we say the words. Move to make sure everybody can see this. Okay, so starting here. 1, 2, ready, go. Apple tree, will your apple fall on me? I won't run, I won't shout, if your apple knocks me out. Okay, now, some people might have found that really easy. Some people might have found they're moving their hands along with what they're saying instead of to the beat, which is really common. It's tricky to do. So what I want to show you is that I have put little tiny green stars above certain sections of the word, and that's where the beat is. So to help you out this time, anytime you see the green star while you're speaking the words, that's where the beat lands, and that's where you should be tapping your knees. So let's try it again. Moving closely, make sure you can see. And join in with me after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Apple tree, will your apple fall on me? I won't run, I won't shout, if your apple knocks me out. There we go. Now, I'm hoping that that's catching up, that we're getting that into our heads, we're memorizing those words. Because what we need to do now is what we may have done accidentally. We need to clap the rhythm of the words, not the steady beat, but rather if I clap at the same speed of what I'm saying, apple tree, will your apple fall on me? That's a combination of long and short sounds. So it's rhythm. So follow along with me. Let's see if we can get through it. If you forget the words, don't worry, just follow along with what I'm saying, okay? And we're going to try and clap with every sound that we make. 1, 2, 3, 4. Apple tree, apple tree. Will your apple fall on me? I won't run, I won't shout if your apple knocks me out. And now as a challenge, we're going to do that one more time, and we're going to see if we can clap on the beat while we're speaking the rhythm and memorizing the words. Okay. 1, 2, ready, say. Apple tree, apple tree. Will your apple fall on me? I won't run, I won't shout if your apple knocks me out. So there we go. Simple little rhyme, and hopefully we can feel and understand the difference between clapping on the beat and clapping the rhythm. Okay, now let's do something with that to help us read them. I showed you this last week for anybody who was here before. These are the 2 notes that we learned about. This one that's colored in with the stem on. We called this a peach, and we said it got 1 beat. And this one here, which looks like 2 of these, but joined across the top, we called this mango because we needed part of each of the circle bits of the note, mango. And that also gets 1 beat. It fits into the same amount of time. So another way of showing this, just to make sure you're happy with it, is to show you this. When we start to learn about music and we see music written down, it's written in what we call bars, little square boxes, okay? And it's decided ahead of time how many beats are in a bar of music. And that's to help our eyes just sort of separate out how the notes are grouped together, and it makes it simpler for us to read them. So this is a bar of music, and you can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 beats in my bar of music. And I've got a little card that has a peach on it. And if I stick this on and line up with the edge, you can see my peach fits underneath 1 beat. I've also got a mango. Even though there's 2 notes instead of 1, again, I'll fit it into my bar of music. And again, you can see it lines up under 1 beat. So it clearly illustrates that each of these is 1. So last week we had a little go at reading this when I was pointing along, saying peach and mango, and I'd like you to say the words while you clap them. So let's have a little go at that first. I'm going to count to 4, and we're going to say and clap peach 4 times and try to keep them very evenly spaced. Okay, at the same speed that I count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Peach, 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 peach. Easy enough. Now mango is a little bit faster. It sounds like this. Mango. So we don't want to go mango really, really quick and then leave space around it. We make both parts of the word even. Mango. So let's try 4 of those in a row. Okay, get ready? Off we go now. Mango, 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 mango. So peach and mango. That's what we're going to read. And you can see that there are little lines here. Those are my bars of music. 4 beats in each bar with different combinations of notes to make up rhythms. Okay, so let's give this a try. We're going to go through it once with me pointing and helping out, and then we're going to try it to some music. We're going to try it with a backing track today and see if you can do it without me helping at all. I'm just going to hold this up and let you go. All right, let's do it. So starting here, I'm going to count to 4. And whoops. So I'm going to count to 4, and then we'll try this all together. So everybody ready? You know you're starting on a peach. 1, 2, 3, 4. Peach, 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 peach. Mango, 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 mango. Peach, mango, peach, mango, 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 peach, peach. Mango, peach, mango, peach, peach, mango, mango, peach. That's the whole thing. And don't worry if you got a little bit turned around. I talked a bit last week about how when we look at all these dots on the paper, it's easy for your eyes to get mixed up on which line you're on. But with a bit of practice, everybody's going to be able to do this. So I'm going to put our backing track on now. I've got a bluesy little song to go along with. I'll just go on the CD player, and we'll try clapping this to the rhythm of the music. Some people find that the music really helps, and they find it easier to keep the beat and feel it. Some people get distracted by the sound of the music and find it makes it a little bit harder. So let's have a go, and you can see whether or not it helps you out. Okay, here we go. I'm going to turn the volume up. Get ready. Okay, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Peach, 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 mango, 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 peach, mango, peach, mango, 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 peach, peach, mango, peach, mango, peach, peach, mango, mango, peach. Back to the top. And that's it. Okay, so you've had to go and do your rhythms along with some music, and hopefully it's nice and easy. And don't worry if you get a little bit twisted up with those. The more we do them, you're going to be a pro in no time. Now I've got something new to show you. Another new note, which looks a little bit like a peach, but has something different about it. I'll show you the peach next to it. You can have a little think. What's different between these two notes? They're the same shape. They both have a stick on, but that one's empty. Okay? I call this note juice. And if I put this on my bar next to my peach and mango, so we'll have some nice tropical juice, peach and mango juice. That sounds nice. Then we can have a look at this and figure out how many beats a juice gets. We talked about the bar music. These are the beats and how they can line up. So have a little think now. How many beats for a juice? I'll give you another clue. I don't say juice. I say juice when I do this. And I'll give you another clue. When I clap it, I don't say juice. I go juice like this. How many beats do we think this is going to get? It's 2. That lines up under 1 beat. That lines up under 1 beat. And this one fills up space of 2 beats. Okay, so a juice is a little bit longer. That's why I use that long ooh sound in the middle. And I always think of it like I'm going to grab an orange and then squeeze it to get the orange juice. So let's try 4 juice notes together. Ready to clap and then squeeze your elbows together. Ready and go. Juice, 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 juice. There you go. You've got a new note now. So we are going to do a couple of combinations with peach, mango, and juice. Okay, but I'm not going to show them to you to read. I want you to listen and copy back what I do. Okay, so the first time I do something, it's just me on my own. The second time through, I'm still going to say and clap to help you out, but you're going to join in with me. Okay, so me first. Here we go. Peach, peach, mango, peach. Okay, my turn. Juice, peach. Your turn. Mango, mango, juice. Your turn. On me. Peach, mango, juice. Your turn. There we go. So still grouped of 4 beats together. You know what it looks like. But now you've had a bit of practice, both reading off the sheets along with the backing track and copying and hearing what those rhythms sound like. All right, so now we're going to make this a little bit more interesting. I asked for everybody to have a cup. Sitting on a table, you've got a cup in front of you, fantastic. Or if you're sitting on the floor, don't worry if you didn't manage to get one for today, you can still join in with this without the cup. I'm just going to use mine here. Now, I don't have a table, and if I sit on the floor, you won't see me. So I'm improvising. I've got a little box and a little polystyrene circle here, and my cup is on top. So you need to turn your cup upside down, so the bottom's on the top, so that we can tap on it. Okay? And this is how we're going to do this. This is what I call a cup clanging. We're going to clap on a peach, like this. Okay? Mango, you need to use your right hand first. Okay, this one. Everybody wave their right hand. It's on the same side as mine. It's going to be mango. Okay, so let's do that together. Ready, go. Mango. One more time. Right, left. Okay, so beat to the clap. Mango is on your cup. And if we do a juice, we've got to pick the cup up on the j, like when we grab the orange. And on the oos, we're going to raise it up into the air and bring it back down, like when we squeeze our elbows. So it's juice. So on the oos is when you need to land. So let's practice that. Okay, everybody ready? This hand, make sure it's this one. Off we go. Juice. Ready again. Juice. And one more time. Juice. All right. Just like you practiced, listening to the rhythms and copying rather than reading them off the paper, that's what we're going to do with the cups. And it just adds a sort of coordination that you have and thinking of different ways you can use these rhythms. Because when we learn to play instruments or we learn to sing, we're doing all these rhythms, but then we're having to do things with our brain and our hands and our feet and all sorts of stuff. So we're just going to make it a little bit harder now. Okay, so same thing. It's going to be me first, and then I'll tell you to copy me back. So, H, mango, mango, off you go. There we go, my turn. Peach, mango, peach, mango, ready and go. Okay, next one. Get ready with this hand for your juice. Okay, peach, juice, ready, go. Okay, my turn. Try mixing all three together, make it a little bit harder. Peach, mango, juice, ready, go. All right, and a couple more of these. Keep watching. Mango, mango, juice, ready, your turn. Okay, another one. Peach, peach, mango, peach, ready, go. Back to me. Juice, juice, ready, your turn. And let's do our last one. Mango, peach, juice, get ready and go. And there we go. Okay. So now you know how to clap and say peach, mango, and juice. So you can go home, get a cup out of the cupboard, and you can make up as many of these rhythms as you want to. And as we do this more and more, we're going to get faster at it, okay, as you get used to it and get used to the coordination. And then we're going to start using more than one cup. So we'll have 1, 2, 3. We'll have different ones for different sounds and just make that a little bit more complicated, a little bit more fun to do as we go on. Okay, so hopefully all this is making sense. We're talking about beat, rhythms, and we've learned what some of the musical notes are. So what we're going to do now to finish is we're going to go back to the very first thing we did last week, where we do a game with body percussion. Now have a think about what that meant. Anybody who wasn't here last week, body percussion is when you make a sound by striking part of your body. Okay? We can stomp our feet, we can clap our hands, we can tap our knees, anything you can think of to do that creates a percussive sound. Percussive means the sound is made by striking or shaking. Okay, so we played a little game last week where I count to the number 8. And we know that on 7, we're going to clap our hands in time. 7, like that. And then we made up a bunch of other actions that we could do. So let's start with this all together, and then we'll see how complicated we can make it for today. So we're going to do a nice steady beat, counting to 8, and clap together on 7. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So one more time. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's add another one on. Let's add a foot stomp. So I'm going to pick my knee up really high so you can see it. You won't hear much on the carpet. And let's do that on beat 3. Okay, so beat 3 is a stomp and beat 7 is a clap. Here we go. 1, 2, and off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. As nobody fell over, I think we're good. All right, let's do another one. We'll do on beat 4, we'll do a tap on our shoulder. Doesn't matter what hand you do it with, whichever one you're the most comfortable with. So 3 is a stomp, 4 is your shoulder, and 7 is a clap. There we go. Get ready. Off we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Make it a little bit harder. So we've got 3 and 4. Let's skip beat 5. Let's put something on 6. And I think we will tap our head. Okay. Nice and gently. Don't go bang to try and get a lot of sound out. The very gentle tap is good. So 3 is a stomp, 4 is your shoulder, 6 is your head, and 7 is your hands. Everybody ready? And off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, we talked about the beat and how the beat can go a little bit faster. Still evenly spaced, but it's like we've gone for a little jog. We're going to increase the speed of our beat. Okay? So we'll count a little faster and see if we can still do all of our body percussion. Here's the speed, and off we go now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And a little bit faster. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to 6. Okay, let's go a little bit faster. See if you guys can beat me. See if I know somebody who get it right. Off we go now. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, last one. Even faster. Everybody ready? Off we go now. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I nearly lost that one. That's another game that you can keep practicing at home, keep working on, and all this is going to help us understand beat and rhythm. And the more we sing our songs like Tony Chestnut, and I'll be teaching some new ones, that's the more we're going to learn about pitch, high and low sounds. So I hope everybody had fun today. Thank you so much for joining in, and I will see you again next time we have this session. Not next week because it's half term, but the first week back at school, that's when I'm going to see you again. So bye for now.